Fully half a century after the launch of the original Fiat 500, it's back. It was one of the worst kept secrets in motoring. The Italian marque displaying the Trepiuno concept car back in 2004, with most realising that productionising that prototype based on a modified Panda chassis shouldn't prove too difficult. Well, now it's on British roads, polished, primed and with its sights squarely set on BMW's Mini. Although the shape may be vaguely reminiscent of the 1957 original, little else about the Fiat 500 sticks to its predecessor's back-to-basics appeal. This time round, the 500 is unashamedly chic, offering an upmarket look and feel that would doubtless carve a sizable chunk into the Mini's bottom line. If you're after a trendy urban runabout, this is where fashionable money is going right now. Now, Fiat has latterly built up a reputation for having a wide range of excellent power plants, and 75 brake horsepower 1.3 litre 16 valve multi-jet diesel unit fitted in the 500 is so good that it rather overshadows the couple of other otherwise excellent petrol power plants that are also available. This 500 has been designed to replicate the original's ability for nimble handling and the way that it paints a smile on your face. Now, the 500's based on Fiat's other city car, the Panda, and that's no bad thing because the Panda's a fun steer. Like that Panda, it comes with a McPherson strut suspension layout up front, a torsion beam arrangement at the rear. In other words, you won't get the jiggly ride that owners of the original 500 would have got used to. Fiat have added a few centimetres of width to the front track of this car over the Panda, giving it a more four-square appearance, and they claim that it's about 10% torsionally stiffer than the Panda, but then you'd expect that as this is a three-door car only compared to the Panda's five-door versatility. At 1.65 metres wide, 1.49 metres high and 3.55 metres long, the 500 doesn't take up much space on the road. For reference, a modern Mini is 1.91 metres wide, 1.40 metres high and 3.68 metres long. In other words, not much wider, a little lower and a fair bit longer. Even Renault's second generation Twingo at 3.60 metres long will struggle to squeeze into parking spaces that the 500 will fit easily into. Delicious design details drip from the 500. It's like a tiny pearl, especially when the ivory finish interior is specified. There's a very well-judged blend of retro chic and ruthlessly modern contemporary design inside, with these circular head restraints, glass roof and iconic 500 badging on the Panda Source dashboard. Chrome ringed vents and a fascia that can be specified the same colour as the bodywork are just some of the interior design features. Now, the exterior design is cool and clean, with only these door handles and the front grille differing substantially from those on the original show car. Now, hats off to Fiat in this regard. So often we see cars that look great on motor show stands as prototypes, only to reach production form virtually unrecognisable. Prices are surprisingly reasonable given the hype surrounding the 500. They started around £8,000, which is only fractionally more than the Panda on which this car's based. Prior to the 500's arrival, speculation was that it would target the kind of premium pricing that BMW charges for its Mini. In fact, Fiat have stuck to what they know, with affordability remaining a key weapon in the 500's armoury. This is a far more faithful interpretation of a classic motoring icon than the Bavarians have been able to achieve. And if you don't care about badge equity, don't mind that you only get 3 doors and get the right deal, then this Fiat makes plenty of sense. Fiat's Panda is one of the cheapest cars to own, and the 500 should prove little different. The multi-jet diesel version should average around 65 miles to the gallon, while the 1.2 litre petrol model isn't far behind on around 50 miles to the gallon. Now, depreciation won't be at anything like Mini levels, but it'll be much better than you'd expect on a Panda, which is good news since insurance costs between groups 2 and 4 shouldn't be much more expensive. The 500 seemed destined to succeed from the outset. There's such a cheekiness and personality to the design that I think people would have bought it even if it was irredeemably awful in almost every other respect. The fact is, it's actually rather good thanks to its Panda platform share. If cheapness and practicality are what you want, then the Panda's still probably a slightly better car. But if making a fashion statement's more your thing, there's nothing to beat a 500.